Right, as promised for Vindred, a brief unboxing because my ingredients from Malt Miller has arrived. Huzzah! So I've already cut it open because it never take too long not to. And in the top, unpack this. This is for you, Harley, a bit of lacto. So I've got to put that in the fridge, which is why I opened it earlier, because this actually arrived yesterday and I needed to whack this little bad boy in the fridge because it needs to be stored at 4 degrees C. And then we have our hops. So when I've sent a message out to you guys about which hops to get as my for my home brews, Vindred was the first to reply, I believe, and he asked for Galaxy. So I have 200 grams of Galaxy hops, which should last me over for a little bit. I've then got one of these, so standard, a good bit of Citra, which I enjoy. Then 2 different ones. I've got some Cascade, which is another standard, so I went for a couple of safe bets and a couple of newbies. And then we've got, I think this is the experimentally type one. I can't remember which one's experimental and which one isn't. But we've got Waiti, which is from New Zealand. Yeah, so this is the experimental one. Mystic, which is an English grown one, which is supposed to be like a more hoppy kiwi type variety. Normal leaflet thingy. Then we have standard sachets of yeast. So I've got one for sort of an English and ale yeast, and then more sort of pale, American pale type IPA yeast. Then I'll get this bad boy out first. So 25 kilogram pack of uncrushed Maris Otter, which is a 2-row pale ale malt, and so that's what's going to be my base malt. So that will be the core of all the things that I brew from here on now for about 6 months probably at least before I get through all of that, by the time I've brewed it all. And that I got that gives the base colour, the base flavours. You can brew with just that if you want, depending on what you're trying to make. But then to add different colours and different flavours, you also add other malts. So one thing that in my next recipe I'm going to add is oats, either flaked oats or just porridge oats, and that's supposed to improve the mouthfeel. But the others that I've got to add a bit of darker colours to my brews. So I've got some crisp caramel and some lighter Vienna malt. So I've got 2 kilos of each of those and 25 kilos of that. So, you know, I'll add probably about 3 kilos of that per brew, maybe 4 if I want it to be a little bit stronger, maybe 200 to 300 grams of that. So, you know, I've got a good maybe 7 brews out of this lot, maybe 20, 25, yeah, maybe 7, maybe 6. Yeah, so that's that. So I know to get them in my need to store them airtight, and also it's in a garage. I don't want to risk mice getting at these fucking things, so I want to store them in plastic. So I've got a container, a big barrel container for one, and an old bucket of, you know, those pale buckets which you have like paint, plastic paint buckets. Same if you get them from like a cement from Screwfix, it comes in them, and they're airtight. The cement's in a separate bag, so you keep the bucket. You got an airtight bucket for your malts? Boosh! Recycling, good for the planet. Oh, and if any of you get any of those buckets, save them for me. Toodles! And there we have our container. Skadoosh! Look at this bad boy. Yummy.